and welcome to White Wolf Yoga. So the poses and sequence in this 10-minute class today have been specifically handpicked to help boost your body's immune system. When you're ready, we'll get straight in. Okay, so a couple of quick things before we get into the class. If you have a bolster or anything that will substitute as a bolster at home, a rolled up blanket or a cushion, just grab that and get it nearby. We'll use it later on in the class. And also if you're nearby a wall as well, we're going to use a wall to support us on our final pose. Not essential, but if you've got them handy, it might be an idea just to grab them. Right, so then we're starting in a seated position. We're going to place our fingertips round behind the back, using the fingertips to ground into the floor to give us an instant lift of the heart. Shoulders relax down and away from the ears. So this seated position is promoting lift and openness of the chest. And we're going to close the eyes here. So just take a moment or two to see if you can find some control over the breath. Slow and deepening the breath helps to relax the heart rate. And this slow, deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which means everything in the body is working more in harmony and more in balance. This is really how yoga can help boost our immunity, is by reducing the inflammation in the body. And reduce of inflammation just helps our immune system really work at its optimum. So we're just preparing the body and the mind here for the class. See if you can move the breath in and out through the nose. That's going to cleanse the air as it enters the body, filtering out as many germs as you can. And move the belly in and out as you breathe, so that on an inhale the belly pushes out, and on an exhale the belly withdraws. Take one last deep breath. Inhale fully, feel the belly expand. And exhale, relax. Keeping the legs crossed, or if they're not comfy crossed, you can outstretch them, that's no problem. Releasing the hands away from the floor, and inhale, draw them up and into the air, so lengthen the sides of the body. Reach the right fingers up, and then the left fingers, and just do that a couple of times, so you're getting into the sides of the body. Shoulders, opening the intercostal muscles between the ribs. That's going to make breathing a little bit more easy and fluid. And then we're going to take a twist. So bring in the left hand, take it to the outside of the right leg, and bring the right hand round behind the back. Using the fingertips again. Inhale, push through the fingertip to lift and lengthen the heart. As you exhale, twist and turn, gaze moves over the right shoulder. Another couple of breaths. Inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale, twist and turn. One more breath, take an inhale, lift. Nice, and an exhale, twist. Our twists help us by massaging the abdominal organs, and it squeezes out toxins from within the body, making room, making space for freshly oxygenated blood that's full of nutrients. Exhale, release, come back to center. Let's twist the other way. We'll inhale, open, and exhale, right hand, left leg, left hand round behind the back. Use the fingertips, inhale, lift and grow. Exhale, twist and turn. Inhale, root through the fingertips, open the heart. Exhale, take a twist. One more breath. Inhale, grow as tall as you can. And exhale, twist and turn. If possible, exaggerate that rise and fall of the belly here. Inhale, belly expand. Exhale, belly relaxes. Deepening that massage into the intestines. Well done. Exhale, release. Come back to center. Take it in. Inhale. We'll draw the arms up. Just give the wrists a little stretch out. And then we're going to move from seated onto all fours. So bringing yourself up. Finding tabletop position, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, fingers spread nice and wide, the toes plugging into the floor. Inhale, lift and open through the heart. So here we're just getting that spine mobilized. As you exhale, navel draws in towards the body, round the back, off a cat stretch. Feel the shoulder blades spread. With the breath, we'll go for a few more rounds between cow and cat. Inhale, lift, open, pull the heart forward. Exhale, press back and into cat. Once more, inhale, lift and open. Exhale, push back and away. Now can you hold this cat stretch? As the shoulder blades spread wide, the heart's reaching up towards the sky. The neck is nice and relaxed. Give the head a shake from side to side a couple of times, just shaking away tension and tightness that might be built up around here. Shake up and down as well a couple of times. And then take an inhale into neutral spine. And as we exhale, we'll tuck on the toes, pressing into the hands, lift the hips into the air, and we'll just bypass down dog and walk into a forward fold, keeping it a bit more passive. Feet hip distance apart, especially if there's any back issues. Bend the knees and take the hands onto opposite elbows for ragdoll, a forward fold. So this posture is really nice for boosting our immunity as it targets the sinuses. The sinuses can quite often get congested, especially this time of year towards the winter. Sinuses are one of our body's first line of defense as well. So if we can keep them clear and keep them working at the optimum, that's only going to boost our body's health and immunity. Relax here, chin to the chest, swing and sway. The head here is also in a lower position than the heart. So we're helping that circulation of blood flow and oxygen to move down towards the brain. Nice way of relaxing the body. A nice way of replenishing all the cells towards the upper extremities. If it feels good, alternate here between bending one knee and straightening the other. And then we'll just go, before we come out of our forward fold, we'll just go for a big, deep inhale. Feel the body expand with the breath. Exhale out the mouth, big sigh. Letting the tension go. Okay, let's drop the hands from the elbows, take them back down onto the mat, step the knees into tabletop again. Inhale, press up into cow stretch. Exhale, push it back into cat. And then just sink the hips to the heels for a child's pose. Relax and breathe. Take a moment, reset. Couple more postures to go. So we'll take ourselves from child's pose now, up and into kneeling. And if we've got a bolster or anything that we're using as a bolster, we'll bring it here onto the mat. Don't worry if you haven't, I'll talk through the option without the prop. Now the position of the bolster wants to be around about the shoulder blade level. So we're going to place that onto the mat. This is supported fish is where we're going with this. So we lay onto the bolster or the cushion or the rolled up blanket, whatever you've got. Lay the legs flat, draw the legs together, point the toes forward, and then reach the arms up and overhead. So here we're giving the heart a lift. If you're not using a prop, lay down onto the ground, take the hands underneath the bum. So left hand's underneath the left bum cheek, right underneath the right, palms facing down. And then you push into the forearms and the arms give you that lift. So you've got option with the arms being sort of the prop or a bolster or a block. I'm going to go back with the prop today. And just hold here. And the point of this position and why we're taking it today is as it focuses on the lungs. It's getting the lungs nice and open so that we can breathe more fully, more deeply, and increase the amount of oxygen into our bodies. Encourage that breath to flow deeply. Feeling the lungs fill from the bottom up with each inhale right to the top. And control the exhale as you relax. If it's too much with the arms overhead, you can have them by the sides. Take one last deep breath, fully and deeply into the lungs. Big cleansing, energizing breath, and exhale. Let it go. Okay, so our last position. This is the one where if we've got a wall nearby, we'll scoot over to it. Again, don't worry, if you haven't got a wall, you can do it without. We'll bring our bum up towards the wall and then place the legs for support against the wall. Bring the hips as close towards the wall as you can. Take the arms away from the body and relax. If you're not near a wall, just take the legs up into the air and you can support the legs with the hands or with a bolster or a cushion underneath the hips. So this is one of the most restorative poses that we can take in yoga. It boosts our immunity by draining lymphatic fluid away from the feet, away from the lower extremities. Stagnated blood as well that often builds here is able to move and be replaced by oxygenated blood. So this whole class is really about just boosting us, our bodies, our cells from the inside out. Getting our bodies moving, being conscious of our breath, drawing energy, drawing oxygen, drawing positivity into our bodies with each inhale and releasing tiredness and tension and stress with every exhale. Let's finish with 3 breaths here together. Inhale deeply. Big exhale. Let it go. Twice more. We'll inhale fully. Let it go. One more breath. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Let it go. Just hang in here until you're ready to come out and continue with the rest of your day. Namaste.